Have you ever wondered if your favorite seafood dish is as sustainable as it is delicious? It's a question that may seem out of place at the dinner table, yet it is one that is increasingly pertinent in today's world. Let's dive into the topic of sustainability in the seafood industry. What does sustainability mean in this context, you ask? Well, it refers to the capacity to maintain seafood production over the long term without causing undue harm to the marine environment. It's about ensuring that the fish we love so much today will still be around for us to enjoy tomorrow. And why, you might ask, should this concern us? After all, the ocean is vast and its bounty seems limitless. But as with many things in life, appearances can be deceiving. The truth is, our oceans are under threat, and our consumption habits are a significant part of the problem. Seafood consumption has a profound impact on our environment. Overfishing, for instance, depletes fish stocks to the point where they can't recover, leading to the collapse of entire marine ecosystems. Additionally, certain fishing methods, like bottom trawling, can cause massive destruction to the ocean floor, disrupting habitats and killing non-target species. Then, there's the issue of bycatch. That's when non-target species are inadvertently caught during fishing operations. These unwanted catches, which can include dolphins, turtles, and other marine creatures, are often discarded back into the sea, dead or dying. And let's not forget the carbon footprint of the seafood industry. From the fuel used by fishing vessels to the transportation and processing of seafood products, the industry's carbon emissions are considerable. So the next time you tuck into your favorite seafood dish, take a moment to ponder its journey from the ocean to your plate. With these intriguing thoughts in mind, we delve deeper into the sustainability concerns of specific types of seafood. Now it's time to dive into the deep sea of facts and figures about the sustainability of certain types of seafood. Our oceans are a vast ecosystem teeming with life. They provide us with a critical source of protein, seafood. But did you know that our appetite for this delicious bounty is having some serious repercussions? Let's focus on the seafood industry's contribution to global warming. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the seafood sector generates about 1.5% of global greenhouse gas emissions. This might not seem like much, but when you consider that this is equivalent to the entire emissions of countries like Belgium or the Philippines, the scale becomes apparent. Moving on, overfishing is another pressing issue. It's estimated that nearly 1/3 of the world's assessed fisheries are currently pushed beyond their biological limits. This is a direct result of our growing demand for seafood. Tuna, for example, is a popular choice worldwide. However, specific species like the Atlantic bluefin tuna are critically endangered due to overfishing. Shrimp is another delicacy that comes with a heavy price. Most shrimp farming happens in coastal areas, leading to significant habitat destruction. This not only affects the shrimp, but also the diverse range of species that rely on these habitats for survival. The loss of marine biodiversity is a grave concern. The depletion of one species can have a domino effect on the entire marine ecosystem. For instance, overfishing of predators like sharks can lead to an overpopulation of their prey, disrupting the delicate balance of life beneath the waves. We also need to consider bycatch, the unintended capture of non-target species during fishing. It's estimated that for every pound of shrimp caught, up to 3 pounds of other marine life, including turtles and dolphins, are discarded. These numbers paint a clear picture of the urgent need for sustainability in the seafood industry. Let's now take a closer look at how unsustainable seafood practices affect marine ecosystems. Delving into the deep blue, we find a world teeming with life, a world that is intricately interconnected, where every creature, great or small, plays a vital role. The marine food chain is a complex web where seafood forms a crucial link. But what happens when this link is disrupted? Overfishing and harmful fishing practices are like a pair of scissors cutting through this delicate web. Imagine a world without the melodious songs of whales, the playful frolics of dolphins, or the majestic flights of manta rays. Overfishing has the potential to bring about such a grim reality. It reduces fish populations drastically, and in some cases to the point of extinction. This not only affects the species being targeted, but also those that rely on them for food, creating a domino effect that can destabilize the entire marine ecosystem. Let's talk about the Atlantic cod, for instance. Once abundant, it was overfished to the brink of collapse. This had a ripple effect, impacting the entire North Atlantic ecosystem. affecting species like seals and seabirds that relied on cod for sustenance. Harmful fishing practices add another layer of concern. Methods like bottom trawling don't just catch the target species, they also capture everything else in their path, including juvenile fish, sea turtles, and other marine life. This is known as bycatch. These practices also damage delicate seafloor habitats home to a diverse range of marine species. Moreover, our oceans act as a massive carbon sink, absorbing about a quarter of all CO2 emissions. Healthy, diverse marine ecosystems play a critical role in this process. However, overfishing and harmful fishing methods can undermine the ocean's ability to perform this essential function, contributing to the global climate crisis. So, as you can see, the stakes are high. The health of our oceans, the survival of many marine species, and indeed the health of our planet are all intricately linked to sustainable seafood practices. It's clear that the health of our oceans and the survival of many marine species hang in the balance. So, who holds the power to shift the tide towards sustainable seafood? The answer might surprise you. Both consumers and the seafood industry play crucial roles in promoting sustainability. Let's delve into this a little deeper. Firstly, let's consider the consumers. You, me, anyone who enjoys a good fish and chips or a plate of sushi. We wield a lot more power than we realize. Every time we choose to buy sustainable seafood, we're sending a clear message to the industry. We're saying we value our oceans, we value our fish, and we want to keep enjoying them for generations to come. This demand for sustainable seafood can drive significant change. Imagine if everyone made the choice to only buy seafood that has been responsibly sourced. The impact would be huge. Overfishing would decrease, marine habitats would be protected, and fish populations could recover. But it's not just about buying sustainably, it's about being informed, understanding where our seafood comes from, and making mindful choices. Now let's talk about the industry. The seafood businesses, the fishers, the retailers, they too have a role to play. By adopting sustainable practices, they can ensure a healthy future for our oceans. This includes responsible fishing methods, reducing bycatch, and respecting marine protected areas. They can also promote transparency, allowing us consumers to make informed decisions. But here's the thing, consumers and industry players can't do it alone. We need to work together. We need policies that support sustainable fishing. We need businesses to be transparent about their practices. And we need consumers to demand sustainability. And it's happening, folks. More and more people are choosing sustainable seafood. Businesses are recognizing the benefits of sustainable practices. Governments are implementing policies to protect our oceans, but there's still a long way to go. As consumers and industry players, we have a shared responsibility to protect our oceans and ensure the seafood we love is sustainable. And remember, every little choice can make a big difference. So let's make the choice for sustainable seafood. As we wrap up, let's revisit the key points we've covered today. We delved into the pressing theme of sustainability within the seafood industry, a topic that is more relevant now than ever before. We unpacked the stark reality that certain types of seafood pose significant threats to the health and balance of our marine ecosystems. Overfishing, damaging fishing practices, and the lack of effective regulation are but a few of the issues we've explored. We also delved into the facts and figures that paint a vivid picture of the challenges we face. Numbers such as the alarming rate of species depletion and the vast areas of ocean affected by destructive fishing practices are a call to action for all of us. But it's not all doom and gloom. We also discovered the power we hold as consumers and the crucial role the industry plays in this narrative. Our buying choices can influence the market, encouraging the industry to adopt more sustainable practices, from choosing seafood that is responsibly sourced to supporting businesses that prioritize sustainability. We all have a part to play in preserving our oceans. So what's next? For those of you passionate about supporting sustainable seafood, there are several steps you can take. Educate yourself about the types of seafood that are more sustainable. Look for certifications that guarantee responsible fishing practices, and don't shy away from asking questions to your local fishmonger or restaurant. Join advocacy groups that work towards ocean conservation and participate in campaigns that promote sustainable seafood. Be vocal about your choices and encourage others to do the same. Remember, it's not just about enjoying the delectable flavors of the sea, it's also about ensuring that future generations can do the same. Remember, every choice we make can contribute to a healthier ocean. Make sure to subscribe, share, and comment with your thoughts. Let's continue this important conversation.